Hey guys, welcome to another wellness webinar. I'm Amanda.
And this is Jared, and we are Fit to Last.
Now, we thought we would bring you a really special episode this month. It's all around 5 ways to crush your health and fitness goals over the holiday season.
Yeah, and this is always a hot topic every year because it's the season where everything often spins out of control a little bit away from us. So, this is a good idea to help you stay on track rather than having to start again when we hit next year.
Yeah, definitely. It's something I've been talking to my clients a lot about is like that feeling of having to start all over again in January when there are just some simple things that you could do throughout the holiday season whilst you're still enjoying yourself. So
yeah, and it's interesting too that people always sort of self-sabotage at this time. It's like they deliberately put a pause on everything they do and then have to start again.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it? I don't know. It's not something I understand, but...
No, because I'm a creature of habit too. I like routine.
Yeah. So on that topic, I guess, we put our top 5 tips together. We're going to keep this nice and short and sweet. And they're just some very small things that you could be doing on the daily over your holiday so you don't feel like you're dragging your butt back and starting all over again with some ridiculous New Year's resolutions in January.
Yeah. So let's start with number 1, which is make your exercise or physical activity a priority by scheduling it. So we know that the holiday periods in general are crazy busy days, nights. Sometimes we have, work parties, Christmas parties, family gatherings. There's all the shopping to do. There's all the things to do. And it's really important that we don't break the routine of what we have in regards to our exercise. So scheduling it in with yourself is a really good way to stay on top of that. And that could be, for example, if it's going to be a busy day, you're going to go do some Christmas shopping, not get home till late, do it first thing in the morning. Schedule it that, I get up at this time. It's a priority for me. I'm going to jump on, do a workout at, whatever it is, 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, get it done out of the way. You don't have to think about it again.
For sure, for sure. There's also a few other things you can do over the holiday period where if you are finding that you're too busy for that, plan some physical activities that you can actually do with your family. So, you might go to the local neighborhood basketball court, for example, play a game there, or head to a trampoline park, or take a family hike, or go swimming, or bike riding, or something like that. There's so many ways that you can stay active with the family.
Walk around the streets looking at the Christmas lights instead of just driving around to all the different things. Do a tour of your neighborhood.
It's a really good idea too.
Why not? We love doing that sort of stuff. And another big thing with this too is you want to get maximum effort for the amount of time that you're putting in at this time of year. So in other words, select workouts that are going to push you so you can get the most out of that 10, 15, 20 minutes. Now, we've got a lot of those on our website and our members portal, but you can also ask us if you want any recommendations.
For sure, for sure. All right, number 2, definitely stay hydrated. And then hydrate a little bit more. Now, we all know we should be drinking around about 8 glasses of water, which is around about...
Say liters then,
I was going to say liters, yeah. 8 glasses of water or around 2 liters a day. But if you are drinking a little bit more alcohol at this time of year, that would be an absolute minimum that I would suggest. And one thing that I like to do, if you've ever been around me actually in person, you'll know that one of my hands is never empty. It's always carrying a 1 liter drink bottle with me. And what I like to do is I fill it in the morning and then I monitor how much of it is gone by lunchtime and then fill it up again at lunchtime. And that kind of takes me through the rest of the days. Sometimes I drink a little bit more than 2 liters, but that's like my baseline for the day. So however you measure your water, just find a way that works for you and make sure that you stay hydrated.
And something that works better with that too is don't try and do it all in one go. It's not like exercise. It's not like let me cram in 2 liters before 9 o'clock in the morning. It's still better if you can consume it over the day rather than try to just get it out of the way.
For sure.
Now, number 3 is going to be don't skip meals. We all know that food is a huge part of the holidays. And what a lot of us try and do is we skip some meals during the day if we know we're going to have a family function at night and things like that. And what ends up happening when we get to these functions is we binge, we overindulge, and we fill our stomachs with every little thing that we have inside. So it's important that you don't skip those meals. Still focus on eating as much healthy stuff during the day as you can, and don't not reward yourself when we go out for these little functions. It's okay to have food as part of what we do. It's okay to eat what everybody else is eating, but still make sure that you're focusing on lots of fruits, veggies, lean proteins, whole grains, and things like that.
For sure. It's one of my favorite tips over the holiday season.
Don't binge.
Yeah, I definitely love a treat, that's for sure. But I don't know about you, but when I overindulge in that stuff, I just feel really crappy.
But yeah, we do it every year, don't we, as human beings? We're like, oh, I hate that. That was terrible. I feel terrible. I won't do that again until the next day.
Yeah, so that's such a good tip, is just have it in moderation and make sure that, throughout the day you're still having really healthy foods. All right, and that kind of leads me on to number 4, actually. If you aren't the host of a party, but you are going to one, something I really like to do is offer to bring something healthy. So you might bring an appetizer or a side dish or a healthy dessert or something like that. And this is a really good way to be sure that there's going to be at least one healthy thing on that table that you can have alongside whatever else it is that you want to eat as well.
Yeah, it's about moderation again.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean bring a plate of salad. It just means bring something that is potentially a little bit healthier that you know is going to help keep you on track.
If you're not sure what to bring, head over to our website. We'll put the website link in the show notes here, but we've actually got a ton of healthy recipe ideas over on our website. We drop new recipes in there every single month. And we also created a Christmas themed nutrition guide as well, which is full of lots of yummy, healthy recipes and snacks for the festive season.
And a lot of foods there too that cater to large groups of people.
But yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So number 5 is going to be get your sleep. So we know that sleep is important, and we often know that we don't get a lot of that when we're stressed at this time of year because there's too many things to do and not enough hours in the day. But getting less than 7 or 8 hours sleep can have a huge detrimental effect. It increases cortisol. Cortisol is often responsible for things like our weight gain, pushes up blood sugar, makes you more hungry by increasing the hormone that controls our hunger. So that's something you don't want. And then when we do that, our appetite craves sweet and salty things. So making sure you're getting a decent amount of sleep, making sure you're getting to bed maybe at the right time if you know you're going to be up early and things like that. Don't sort of burn the candle at both ends. And also, when you're tired, you're less likely to stick on your exercise goals, and you're probably more likely to be very lethargic and eat some of those bad things.
Yeah, definitely. So I hope that those top 5 tips were really helpful for you. We wanted to keep this one very short and sweet.
Because you don't have a lot of time at this time of year.
That's it. But, everybody can make sure that they do those top 5 tips each day. They're not really that hard to do. So I hope that this served you and that was really helpful.
Let's do a quick recap too. 5 tips.
Okay.
Like power hour.
Go power.
So number 1, make exercise your priority and don't break your routine. Number 2, hydrate. Number 3, no skipping meals. Number 4, bring something healthy with you to a function. Number 5, make sure you get enough sleep. So there's your quick power hour recap.
Pretty cool, huh? Let us know your thoughts and how you are going over the holiday season with these tips. We would love to be able to follow you crushing your health goals over the holidays as well. So you can contact us by leaving a comment below, or you can jump over onto our socials and let us know. Until then, we hope you have a very healthy and happy festive season, and we look forward to chatting with you again in the new year.
And a fantastic start to next year.
That's it. Bye.